Yep, Troll's the hero. You give him a little room and he takes it and he extends it forever, right? Once he gets ahead, he just keeps on farming, accelerates, gets out of control. So PL into the
10
Troll
seconds
Warlord,
remaining.
it's not a bad matchup at all. For the Phantom Lancer, Troll hates when these heroes
5
can kite him
seconds
around and
remaining.
just survive because he relies on BKB to actually lock down targets.
Yeah. Yeah, he can get kited, especially you get a Diffusal Blade, lower all of his mana. I mean, and Troll just wants to be able to get on top of this PL as best as possible, so he might need a way to do that, whether it's a Blink or a Shadow Blade or something. I'm not sure. But they do have Roar, I suppose, and Shackle Shot, and Static Storm. So locking down the PL is not necessarily that hard of a problem for Evos because of the heroes they have, I think.
Yep. But then there's always the Sog factor, right?
Yeah,
It
true.
could it could come into play. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it happens too quickly to actually save the hero. But yeah, they actually have lockdown. Unlike the last game we watched, pretty crazy stuff to see one team without lockdown against a hero like Medusa.
Yeah, that was an issue. That was a giant issue that they needed to rectify, but they once the draft is done, there's not really anything you could do other than build to early lockdown items in the game. But of course, that didn't end up happening. Not that it would have happened to begin with, but yep, rough stuff trying to fight against that Dusa.
Fire
Both
team
teams have
ban.
really good lockdown this game. Naga Song plus Ensnare, Ice Path, Pit of Malice. I guess Aggressive Slayer are lacking. They do have Ensnare, but Evos have quite a bit of lockdown and catch. So in that
Yep,
regard,
and
they're really
theirs
good.
isn't like super long cooldown, right? They're playing off Glimpse, Roar, Shackle Shot, Aggressive Slayer. It's basically only the team fight department, right? Ice Path, not the greatest setup stun.
No. Hitting the ice path without a setup, like Naga and
10
Snare's nice
seconds
and
remaining.
everything. Maybe
Dire
Pit of
team
Malice will help him
radiant
out,
team
but
picked. Tinker.
okay. We've seen this so many times in this tournament. A lot of teams pick Tinker, especially if they're a team that's probably considered a tier lower than the team they're playing against. They just try to extend the game. They try to keep the game going forever and thinking that the Tinker is going to win them the game. It never does. In every game I've seen a Tinker picked up by a team like this, it never ends up working out. I don't I think it could actually work out here for Aggressive Slayer,
10
but
seconds
I don't know. I
remaining.
haven't seen much success so far. I think Tinker as a whole in this tournament, his win rate is
5
just
seconds
awful.
remaining.
He might actually be 0% win rate. I'm going to check, actually.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Hold on.
It definitely feels like that, right? The Tinker gets picked in a game that, whenever he's in the game, it feels like you're playing to not lose, not
Yeah.
to actually win the game.
All right, I was a little off. 25% win rate for the in 12 games.
Okay, get your facts right.
Sorry, guys. I'm not the stats master. I'm no Nahaz. You know.
Choose your hero.
Oh my God, Invoker. This hero hasn't had the most success in this tournament, although probably more than the Tinker. 80%. All right, I'm completely wrong. He's won 80% of his games in this tournament. Great. Well, you win some, you
That's why
lose
you
some,
check the
guys.
stats, right?
That's true, but it does make
Because
me look
Mon,
like a fool.
stats don't lie. All you have to do is look at the number. How can it lie to you?
Somehow, somewhere, Nahaz is smiling, like in his sleep or something.
Well, I was being completely sarcastic because stats do lie.
Okay, great. Do they? Do they
They
lie?
do. They tell you information. It's just what you perceive, what you actually derive from the information is what is deceptive.
I see. So you're saying they don't necessarily lie, but they can be deceptive. I guess that's the same thing, isn't it? I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yes, like when you look at who's played Invoker this tournament.
That's true. Yeah, let me check, actually. It's a good point. Uh, I'm going to check it out. 5 games total. He was played by Geek Fam, Boom ID, Taskus Titans, Boom ID, and Aggressive Slayer, who won that game. Wait. Yes. So Boom ID won with him twice. They lost with him a third time. So yeah, most of the good teams have played him, and that's why I think he has such a high win rate. And that's exactly what you were trying to point out, I think. I hope.
Yes.
I think we're on the same page right now.
Yeah, we are.
Good.
We're on
Perfect.
page 1.
Uh-oh. We're, we're almost done with the tournament. We're only on page 1. We've casted together for like a year and a half now. Braxton Mott, page 1. We got a lot of
The
work to
book's
do.
only 1 page long.
Oh, okay. Well, that's better, I guess.
It is.
Doesn't that mean there's like less for us to learn though? Like there's less
No,
for us
you don't
to...
have to learn from that one book. There's multiple books.
Oh, well you lied. Well, I didn't know that. You held out the other books. I
Well,
didn't.
this is why stats are deceptive.
Oh, God. Brax, that was a beautiful, brilliant way to teach me a lesson. I'm going to be honest with you.
30 seconds to
I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
You're welcome. All right.
So, how's this game gonna go? We have Invoker up against the Tinker mid. Invoker has some catch for Tinker. You can tornado him into trees. When he gets cold snapped, you can't actually get your rearm off. But how are these lanes going to go? Underlord and Nagasar up against Disruptor or Troll? I mean, this is double ranged against Naga. It's very hard for Naga to actually get into pressure.
Double range against double melee. I mean, you think of Underlord and Naga being, like, you have a lot of damage and you're very tanky, but I actually think this is not going to be that bad of a lane for Evos. Meanwhile, Beastmaster Windranger is going to have a pretty good time top against PL and Jakiro. We've seen Windranger versus PL already today. That worked out pretty well. I think this is a pretty good laning phase for Evos. Also, going back to your point about Tinker, they do have a Disruptor who's very good against this hero. Obviously, you talked about the Invoker already. Plus, even like just getting Power Shot Vision into the tree line might be enough for you to kill that hero. Like, I think this game is actually kind of tricky for the Tinker and staying alive.
There's Beastmaster, Disruptor, Invoker. It's not the easiest Tinker game, just because all these heroes can provide vision.
Yeah, and that's why I think people just pick this hero, and he's just one of these heroes that you see in pubs, and you think, okay, this guy could just win me the game on his own. I don't need to do anything else. Just let my Tinker get farmed. But I think that's different than how we see it played in pros a lot of time. People are ready for it in the pro game. You know, they're a lot more coordinated. So Tinker's win rate, I think, is pretty evident of that, to be honest.
Yep. And every now and then Tinker gets caught on the sidelines, and it feels so much worse for Tinker to die because he is the hero that solo defends these towers. You lose a lot when he dies.
Yeah. It's an issue. Otherwise, if you can stay alive somehow, he can easily push out the waves and just stop you from taking buildings. But if you're dead, you won't be able to do that, and it gets pretty tricky. They do have really good high ground, to be fair, though, even without the Tinker. Like, think about it. Firestorm, one of the best high ground abilities in the game, in my opinion.
Yep.
Ice Path plus Jakiro's abilities, like Macro Pyre, another good ability to use. So, if the Tinker does die, it's not like they can, you know, stop holding on buildings. It's still possible.
Yep, Tinker currently destroying the mid lane, by the way. Facehugger only has 3 last hits. Tinker has 8 denies.
Does this lane get easier for Facehugger? I know with Exort, Invoker usually gets better as the lane progresses, but against Laser?
Yep. It gets a bit better, just because you can actually last till you have damage. Did you catch that one?
I did not catch that.
Oh, me neither.
Great. Good start to the game. I don't know what the Naga was doing there, to be honest. I don't think the Underlord was anywhere near her, so I think she just got caught with, like, a... Did he have Glimpse? He did have Glimpse. It was level 1, so that's why they killed her. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, the Invoker will have a tough time. Do you think he goes Midas this game? I actually still like Invoker going Midas, and we've seen it sometimes in this tournament where people haven't gone Midas on this hero, but I think in this game specifically, he should almost definitely go Midas.
He went for the early Basti. He has a wand in his quick buy. So we'll see what he goes for. Unsure. To be honest, I don't see this hero very often anymore.
Yeah. Were you an Invoker picker, or are an Invoker picker? Do you play this hero a lot, or very rarely?
I used to, but not so much anymore.
Was there like a mid lane hero that you didn't play? I know you were quite good at the role, but like, was there one specific hero you just hated playing and just would never play it?
No, I don't think so. I like playing all the boring heroes, the Dragon Knights and Vipers and that kind of crap.
Nice. You and me both, buddy. Ensnare on Dual Logic plus Firestorm. Obviously, no kill threat. They don't have enough lockdown until they get hit. They will push him out, though, and do some damage. Plus, Nevermind is also going to take some hits. Uh-oh. Nevermind. Whirling Axes. You're dead. Just a little too far up.
Man, I feel like Aggressive Slayer I'm not playing this lane right at all. Here's the Glimpse, too. Can they actually... Oh, okay.
Nice TP. Do they have a bash? No bash. Oh, my God. He got 3 hits and not a single one. Sad stuff.
Wowzers. In a lane like this where you don't have kill pressure, but you have 2 heroes, what you can do is you can push the lane in constantly, and then Nagasaren can walk behind the tower and take the next wave. And that way you're still essentially free farming. I mean, Underlord is free farming, but that way there is no actual threat of death.
Yeah, that's fair.
And it also gives the Disruptor no place to be, because as you do that, you can block the pull.
Yep. We've seen Disruptors kind of just be in this limbo situation where you want to sit bottom and help your carry farm, but you can't pull and you can't get CS, you can't get experience because you don't want to leech it too much.
Yep, exactly. It puts him in a very awkward position.
And currently he's having his pull camp just taken by the Underlord. Although the Underlord did a nice job of just keeping the wave dead so that the tower will get pushed in again for a Logic and Evos, but he's getting run at. They've got the Ensnare and the Firestorm. Whirling Axes, so he has the mischance on the Guardians.
Up top.
And they're going to get the kill onto Buck Cert in the meantime out of the PL. That's the PL down, and missed the kill because I was looking at a Logic. I thought they might have gotten the kill. They still could have. They could have ensnared a Logic there, but they didn't want to chase with the Underlord. So instead of losing the enemy carry, they lose their own carry. That's pretty bad for Aggressive Slayer. And now they're going to find Pila, too. The stand-in for this Aggressive Slayer squad. Oh, the Shackle Shot is beautiful. Not that it, you know, they would have gotten the kill anyway, but they're also going to get some extra pressure onto Buxert. And now they're just, look how aggressive they are in this top lane. Look how far up they're playing against this PL.
Yep, they're really showing Aggressive Slayer the aggression. Just denying all the creeps under tower. Now it's bounty rune time, too.
We're really hitting our stride with the punts in the past few days, bud. I'm proud of us.
Nice. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. Just feel good about our casting. Oh, never mind's dead bottom. I caught that one. And that's an ownage. It's 5-0 for Evos. So even though the CS is going well for both the Underlord and the Tinker, they have lost a lot of heroes. And now they're maybe going to lose this Tinker. They do have Shackle, but I don't think Tuku can find this kill unless they want to dive. They probably can Shackle into a Sunstrike, and I think that's what they're trying to set up for. If Lovely gets to a tower or gets to a tree, he could have Shackled him and gone for the Sunstrike, although I don't know if it would have been enough damage with level 3 Sunstrike, to be honest.
Yep, would have been close to need some more levels, but, you know, lane phase not going too bad for both these teams, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, Tinker still has a small lead over mid. They both have a lot of denies, but Invoker's starting to even it back up. This top lane, though, is a big problem for Aggressive Slayer. Beastmaster getting out of control with the help of Windranger, but Windranger has left the lane, so now some more room for the PL to work with.
Yep. All right. Did they do what I just thought they were going to do?
Did you catch that, Mod?
I did not catch it. I should have just kept my camera on mid. I'm assuming Tuku shackled her Tinker to a creep and then proceeded to Sunstrike him. So pretty much exactly what I said, with the exception of the creep instead of the tree. So.
Yep, look at this. White Mon mid lane with the invis. Perhaps he's going to try to glimpse the
Hey,
Tinker back.
White Mon, look for Guardians. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I really wanted to do a Rastafarian. Guardians will
Oh,
walk up.
no.
Glimpse back. Glimpse him. Glimpse him. Glimpse him.
They want to kill him.
They glimpsed him. Oh, he has rearm, but he has no TP scroll, so it's fine.
He'll buy one. He's good. I thought they'd actually try to kill him because of the rearm instead of glimpsing him, because he could have just waited for the Windrunner to TP back in, then this is a free kill with the invis setup.
I guess I didn't realize he was 6. I thought he might have not had level 6 rearm, and he might have gotten it later or something.
Yeah, a lot of people don't get it at level 6, so
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it's worth it to go for that play, even if like it's an extra 50 gold. But now bottom, Alogic's gonna get run at. He gets a first bash into Guardians. Alogic still has 14 wand charges, so killing him is probably an impossibility between these two heroes. They have another ensnare back in 3. They have Riptide up in 2. Whirling Axes. Yeah, he's just manning up. He's gonna kill them. He's probably gonna kill both of them, to be honest. He still has an 18 stick charge. He's gonna pop it. Guardians needs to run. He is out of there. He's about to get Whirling Axe. He actually missed it. He would have gotten that kill otherwise, but can't quite find it. So that's I love that type of play from Troll Warlord. You just like, come at me. I'm gonna just fuck you up. And he does so, and now they're gonna find this kill.
Just mans up on the Whirling Axis. They even had Sunstrike too if they really needed it.
Oh, they glimpse back. Never mind. Oh my god. They do get the kill into a Logic. Meanwhile, Facehugger secures a kill into the Jakiro, I think top, with the roar that they used, I'm pretty sure. Yep, and they get Buxer with the axes. Wow. Okay, what a turn of events. See, they do lose the troll to a Logic, but I think that's fine, honestly. Really good stuff for Evos. And
you know, it's 10-1, 2,000 gold at 8 minutes. It's not something you can't come back from. Right? It's not insurmountable. Oh Jesus!
Now it's over.
We've hit the threshold. I'm sorry.
You spoke too soon. No, you're right. I mean, they could probably come back.
It's Tinker, right? This man extends the game.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, but that's the only thing he might do in this game. That's the issue I have with this hero, is that, yeah, he's great at keeping the game going forever, but can you actually win when it gets to the late game situation? And we'll see. You know, they might not even get to that point into the game. But I don't want to speak too soon, you know. I will say, I think good news for Aggressive Slayer. Facehugger is not going for the Midas, which I kind of wish he was, considering how late this game might actually go. But as long as they give him the tomes, I guess it's fine. I hope they give him all the tomes.
Definitely going to need the tomes.
Yeah, that's like the newfangled Invoker thing. Plus, people have been telling me that tomes are more of a core item now. I don't know if you agree with that, to be honest.
It's definitely situational. Depends. Roar up top with the Sunstrike combo.
Hero has died again in the same situation he died last time. It's so good, just roaring off cooldown. It's so easy. You don't even need the Windranger there to get that kill, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, you don't at all. It's super easy to play this Beastmaster and Invoker combo. That both heroes complement each other in terms of split push, and then of course the Roar Sunstrike is super easy to land. This game is getting rougher and rougher.
You know, this type of game makes me feel like I can play Invoker. It's just one button. Well, more like two. Sunstrike goes, misses completely. Sorry for that weird camera movement. Guardians is going to get run at bottom. Actually, they're going to get a Logic here, and Guardians is going to survive. Very speedy, and she doesn't have a Windlace on this Naga Siren. She's still really fast, although
there's the Thunderstrike.
She doesn't have Glimpse, but yeah, now Guardians is dead. He tried denying himself, or at least going for Whitemon and trying to get the kill, but he might survive. Oh my god.
Oh.
The range of the Firestorm goes out a little further than the actual animation that it shows, which is really interesting, and it actually secures the kill for the Underlord there.
Yep, very nicely done. Lamont, this is all space for the wizard.
Yeah, the man with the plan, and sometimes the giant shoulders, although this game not so much. Just the spiky shoulders.
Troll's going for Battle Fury, and they have an Invoker on the team, which means it's all up to Beastmaster to make these moves on the map while these heroes get to, like, the transition phase, right? When Troll's, like, halfway to his Battle Fury and he's not so strong anymore. But luckily, Beastmaster's having a fantastic game. Gonna have his book 1 pretty early in this game.
Yeah.
Phase Boots book 1, you can kill any hero on the map with this combo.
Yep. It's pretty simple. He also gets the level 2 Inner Beast, but he has the level 1 Call of the Wild, so he can get a Boar if he wants to. But they're just kind of abusing top lane. Buxer can't even really lane here anymore, which is a problem. I mean, look at his net worth. He's tied with the Tinker. It's surprising to me that he's not actually lower on the net worth chart for Buxer at this point in the game.
The problem is who's going to help these lanes from aggressive Slayer? Uh-oh. Lovey uses a laser on the creep. It might actually die.
Does he have Sunstrike? Oh, nice juke. Yeah, it's a good play. But he's probably going to die anyway, to be fair. It's going to be close. He's pretty
got
speedy.
the juke shoes on.
Yeah, he juked him pretty hard, and Facehugger with the creep wave following him, it's pretty easy to see where he's going. Now top lane, they're looking for a kill onto Buxer. They're going to find it, so as I say, that he was doing okay. He's not anymore. Now Pila's going to fall as well as they get off a nice Static Storm. Whitemon's already level 6. Power shot, snipes him execution style, bringing down the Jakiro once again, as he has now died 4 times in this game.
Disruptor is so good when you're actually destroying the game. You get so many free kills just from Glimpse.
Yeah, it's super strong. It's another one of those snowball type abilities for your team. It's very easy to set up too. It's just hard to play around Disruptor, Glimpse, and Static Storm. It's just annoying for the enemy team, to be honest.
Yep, very difficult to play around.
So yeah, they're down 4K. You know, they have Naga Song. Jakira's still level 4, so he's very far behind. He's 2 levels behind the next closest support. Of course, that being the Naga Siren. They're going to run into Whitemon, both teams smoking at the same time. They'd like to get this kill on the Disruptor. He doesn't have Static Storm. Ice Path coming out. Do they actually have the damage? They're going to have to Song. They need everybody else to get over here. They do have a 3-man Song of the Siren. Now they're going to look to the Troll Warlord, who's going to find Pila. And Jakira's dead again, unfortunately. So much for being a beefcake at the beginning of the game for Jakiro. He is certainly getting shredded by a lot of this damage. And he's living a rough life. And they're still chasing with Dooku for some reason. I guess just to get vision.
It's not giving up.
And Snare comes out, plus the Firestorm and the missiles. Maybe they get this kill. Laser? There it is. Nice kill for Lovely. Very big kill, actually. That's just about his bots now.
Yep, so there's been a lot of action, Mont. There might be more, but I was just trying to say that there's nobody on the side of aggressive side that can actually make any moves if these lanes go poorly, right? Underlord this year is static. He sits in his lane. You know, he pressures through that method of just, you know, pushing the wave out over and over. PL with such a short, you know, amount of farm. He has no start at all. He's just jungling. He can't actually sit in front of the Beastmaster. He can't rotate anymore. Tanker, same thing. This man's going to farm his bots and his blink and do the exact same thing.
Yep. I think if the PL had a better start and he got like a super, well, not super early, but like an early Diffusal Blade, he could actually take part in some of these engagements and they could get kills. But if it's just Naga Jakiro, it doesn't do anything, like, at all. We saw in the last fight they couldn't even kill a freaking Disruptor.
Yep.
It's an issue right now, Brax.
A gosh golly darn Disruptor.
That's right. Bottom? They're going to find, never mind, Sunstrike. And he'll try to take the taxi out of here, but the Static Storm's going to come in. He might be able to make it. It's going to be close to the Ice Path. The Roar is there. He gets out in time. They glimpse him back, though. Okay, never mind. That sucks. That's the unfortunate thing about...
That sucks indeed.
Yeah. I didn't even mean to do that. You're really helping me out here today, I got to say. But
of course, that's why I'm here.
Yep. More team. But yeah, I completely forgot about the glimpse in that fight. I was like, oh, he's gonna make it out. Oh my god, that's so good. And then of course he just gets glimpsed back, and you're really sad if you're the Underlord there. Eesh. So He's dead. He's trying to work into a pipe. He went for an early Vanguard instead of building into the early Hood, which I think is fine probably. But yeah, they're down 5k. So
Makes all sense this game, right? You have Windrunner, Beastmaster, and Troll Warlord.
Dire's bottom tower
Tons of right clicks coming out.
well, that ward actually doesn't do anything. I thought they were spotted by this ward with the smoke, but it turns out it literally does nothing. They're going to walk up high ground, looking for a veal. Guardians has no song, but he does, however, have Ensnare. They don't have Static Storm. Good Shackle. Ice Path coming in, plus the Pit of Malice. Sunstrike doesn't hit anybody. They're going to get a kill with Lovely Lucha, excuse me, coming in. Securing it. Nice.
Yep, and it's batter in time.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Invoker gets mid. His Ags is done as soon as he buys the point booster. Guardians getting shackled. They've got Song.
Uh-oh.
They have Ice Path. Can they kill at least one hero here? Yeah, they don't really want the Wind Ranger, but that's who they're going to find. Is Guardians dead? Yep. That
Yes.
sucks.
Alright, so Song of the Siren, they net a support kill. Not exactly what they're looking for, but at this point, they'll take anything they can get.
Yeah, that's true.
Boots on Jakiro, this hero is now online.
Yeah. I didn't even know he didn't have boots.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Finally, I can participate, says the Chikiro. I can actually stay alive. He has 850 net worth. The next closest person is the Disruptor with 2,000. So it's pretty rough life, to be honest. I guess that's just how things
You know,
work.
it's rough, but life gets better. Hang in there, friend.
Yes. Life finds a way.
Exactly.
Maybe not in this game, though.
Maybe the next one. Or the next one.
I don't know if they're going to have a next one after this one. Or the next, this series, rather. Good usage of the Dark Rift, I guess. He got glimpsed back.
Yep.
He kind of mistimed it, I think, so.
Saved his life by doing that. He knew he was going to get glimpsed, so he used the Dark Rift anyways.
Good stuff.
But Mod PL almost has a diffusal blade. Space has been created.
Yes. And the... Okay. Guardians is dead. The Tinker has his Blink Dagger, so... You know... Evos haven't... They've gotten the Tier 1 towers, which is nice, except bottom. They could have gotten more, you know, even with the Necros and all that stuff. This is one of those games where Aggressive Slayer, they could probably hold out for a long time. And we might see a very long game here.
This is Underlord, Jakiro, Tinker, Naga, right? You can't rush going high ground against a team like this, but you don't have to with Evos' lineup. Windrunner can scale with the Maelstrom Blink Dagger. You can actually solo kill people if you get the Shackle with Sunstrike. I guess it's not a solo kill, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You can kill people. And then you're playing a split push game into a Beastmaster Invoker combo.
Yeah. It's,
with a Battle Fury Troll Warlord just farming the jungle the entire time.
Which he's been doing that for the past, like, 6 minutes, essentially. He's
Oh,
actually
Tinker
about to
TPing on
find
the
Tinker.
shrine.
Nice cancel.
Ooh.
That's Battle Trance down. They did smoke, by the way, for Evos. They're looking for somebody. They're going to find the PL Illusions over here, but the PL himself is... Well, he might be dead. Shackle Shot, they found the correct one. Sunstrike is there. Nice kill. Easy kill. They got the right PL.
No minus required with the 5-0 mark.
Beastmaster trying to TP out of a tough situation, and he's able to do so. Guardians low on mana. He does have his song back up. They blow away another hero. Guardians will fall almost certainly as well. The Hood is popped for the Underlord. Not that it does anything. They're going to spam missiles and march, but they won't be able to get a return kill out of this. They blink away as he gets the power shot through the trees. So in the meantime, like they send 4 heroes down bottom. They take a huge fight. They kill 3 heroes. Logic is just split pushing mid.
Oh, how sad.
That sucks.
He had 100 health. He was stuck in the trees, and the crabs were coming for him. They found him.
Not the crabs.
Yeah, the crabs.
I hear that's not fun to have.
Yeah, especially the metal crabs.
Yes,
These things hurt.
you do. But yeah, that sucks. He will fall. At least they get a return kill for the Tinker. He's still getting pretty good farm. He's already up to 1,700 after he just purchased this Blink Dagger. He is the man. He is going to have to do a lot of work in this game, but in the meantime, the Troll Warlord continues to freeform. He's, instead of rushing a BKB, he's going to go for a Sanj and Yasha. At this point, I think it's fine. It's not like he's fighting anyway. This is one of those rare situations where I think rushing a BKB is actually a bad idea for Troll.
Yep, they do not want to take a 5v5 team fight. They're just split pushing because that's what their heroes do. Beastmaster, Invoker, and that's what they thrive on.
Yes. And now he will buy the BKB after getting the SMY flying out. So... Clearly the Troll's an issue, the Invoker also an issue, didn't go for the Midas, has Yule's done along with an Aghanim Scepter. He's starting to get to that point where Invokers get really dangerous. If he can get a bit more experience, a bit more levels, then it gets really, really dangerous. and becomes very hard to deal with. So you have two extraordinarily strong cores with the Beastmaster, who's not doing poorly either. He already has his Necro 3. He's about to have Blink Dagger, which means if somebody gets... Oh, it's Necro 1. Okay, never mind. I got really excited for a second. Meanwhile, bottom, they're going to find Whitemon. He's not the biggest kill, and they don't even want to die for it, and I don't blame them considering how this game is going, to be honest.
Yep, but look at this Evos thing. They don't even want to TP to this, you know? They're content farming the map. Troll Warlords farming the enemy jungle, Windrunner 2, Beastmasters pushing top, Invokers farming. They don't care.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, they're not concerned about what's going on bottom. As long as they don't lose too many heroes, they're fine with just losing this tier 1 tower. Well, at least Aggressive Slayer are going to be able to get something. The PL, of course, he did die after getting that Diffusive Blade. He's not really been fighting with it, which is kind of one of the points of the item. Although now he's coming in looking for Whitemon. Missiles are going to go good Pit of Malice, but I don't think they're going to find out. Oh, the Invoker, he might be in trouble. They're going to Static Storm. They have Song after they come out with this. Do they have Detection? They actually don't. All right,
no,
now they
don't.
shackle up to the Jakiro. And here comes the Troll Warlord, and everybody needs to run. They got Whitemon, which is great. They Song. I don't even think they're going to find anybody. They do get Tuku, but they didn't need the Song to do that. That was interesting. Illogic's still kind of getting chased down. In the meantime, the Beastmaster's top taking buildings and trying to push into the tier 3 tower, although Nevermind rotates in. It was an awkward engagement that somehow kind of went Aggressive Slayer's way, I suppose.
Kinda, yeah, but, I don't know. You're not killing any of the big players in this game, right?
No.
Troll Warlord's still farming, Invoker's still farming, Beastmaster putting pressure top lane. Kills are good, for sure, but, these kills don't stop the enemy team from farming at all.
Yeah, absolutely. Somebody needs to carry Dust also is a critical issue that happened in that last team fight.
Yep, need the detection, and that's so hard to do when you're so far behind.
Yeah, nobody can really afford it, especially this Jakiro, who is extraordinarily poor. Like, I mean, he's one of the poorest people I've ever seen. There is Dust now on the Naga Siren, but that's it looks like.
Radiant's middle tower is
Along
under
with
attack.
the Tome, and they'll try to get some vision down to the map, but I don't know. There's only so much this Tinker can do, right, in this game.
Yep, he's playing against a lot of heroes that can actually find him and jump him in fights. Invoker and Beastmaster, pretty darn good at that, so... We haven't actually seen him, you know, come into these fights do a whole lot yet, but he's still scaling, still building up some items. Also Disruptor.
What was I going to say? Oh, Naga's dead.
That's
Yep, you just hit your R button. Man, he is in there, and I don't blame him. He's going to find a double. He might even get a triple kill if they're not careful. They'll get the Aegis, but they don't have any follow-up. They need Ensnare, and the Naga's dead, so they can't kill him twice. There's almost certainly no way they can bring him down. Although they'll try. Pit of Malice lasts forever, it looks like, but he's going to get out. He's super speedy. Meanwhile, top lane, they're looking for the PL, and they're going to find it almost certainly. The Ghost Walk is there. They missed the Ice Wall, but he doesn't have another Doppelganger for 3, so he's probably dead one way or the other. Maybe I spoke too soon. He's going to get to the Shrine, and they can't actually kill him. Did they not have any abilities? What happened? I guess the Beastmaster had no mana. That must have been it.
They're just out of gas, Mutt.
Yeah. They needed some gas there. They didn't have it, unfortunately.
Darn.
And that's a very big kill. That's gone by the wayside. And, oh my god, that Sunstroke would have been huge. Instead, they are just going to have to deal with, you know, getting 2 support kills for Aggressive Slayer, or for Evos. PL almost dies to the meatball that came in from the Invoker, so they know there's a ward here. He's going to assume it almost certainly. I don't know. If they can lock down this troll, they can kill him. We've seen that, but
Yeah, for sure. He's definitely not unkillable, right? But the gold lead is growing and growing.
yeah.
It is a very pressing problem.
Once he gets to BKB too, then I don't know if they can actually kill him. Probably not.
Right. For now, he just pretty much has farming items, right?
But it's smart of him to take that engagement there. He gets 2 kills. He doesn't lose anything for it other than Aegis that they weren't going to use anyways, to be honest.
Yep. Just the farming Aegis.
There are some wards here bottom. Aggressive Slayers seem to be thinking that there are heroes over here. They pinged it numerous times, but it doesn't look like they want to try to run into that direction. So this ward is going to be very imperative, although he's just going to de-ward it immediately. Thunderstrike's going to come out. He might die. Ice Path comes in. They have the vision. Ensnare, Necropyre. Static Storm comes in, but they get out of it. And Shackle Shot doesn't latch. They get the kill. It's very big. Can they chase further, or is Tuku going to get out? It looks like he will do just that.
Swat, is there an actual win condition here for Aggressive Slayer? I mean, Tinker, this guy can do some crazy things with some items, right? But, I don't know. It feels like maybe once this guy gets enough items, they can actually continue these pickoffs on the sidelines, and they always have the Nagastar in the fallback on in terms of, you know, disengaging.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure they can actually, like, scale well enough against this lineup. Like, Hex is going to be gigantic. That's going to be their reliable lockdown to actually find key pickups on heroes like Troll or Invoker. But until then, it's like they're just killing supports over and over. That's about it.
Is under attack.
Yeah, I don't think this PL is going to be able to ever do enough in this game in terms of scaling. The logic looks right for Nevermind. He's going to get a few bashes off. They have the kinetic field to keep him in. They're going to song. They do it too late, though. They don't have their...
Oh, they see the ice path.
Yeah, they're going to go for it. This could be huge. They do have BKB onto the Troll Warlord. He's probably going to use it here in a moment. They get the kill onto Tuku. They're going to maybe try to find Facehugger, although where's the rest of their team? Lovely is here. Another ice path hits. They finally dust him. Okay, they get the kill onto the Invoker. Can they get anything else? They have to back now. Yeah, the Troll's coming. He still has his BKB. He has Blink up in 2, but he actually got it canceled. I really think they need to back up. Logic's going to pop his BKB. Now it's time to run. Pila's going to get chased down with the Ensnare, along with the Necro units, and they don't even need it, actually. The Necro units are down for 10 seconds. They glimpse back Lovely. He's going to try to rearm. Good Blink. Very nice Blink. If they give that kill up, that could be disastrous, but instead he makes it away to safety. The PL is still farming bottom, so it actually turns into a really good 3-for-3 trade, which, of course, Aggressive Slayer get more gold towards the Tinker. In fact, 1,000 gold to this Tinker, which is really important.
Yeah. Very nice from Aggressive Slayer. So the whole fight, Beastmaster and Troll were chasing the PL, but he managed to get the Doppelganger off, and they couldn't lock him down at all, so the fight looks so awkward, and Tinker pumped that about 800 spells, and they're able to take the fight. You know, a 3-for-3 trade is in their advantage.
Yeah.
It's in their favor.
That's just, they have to keep doing that. If you want to take a fight like that, you have to song into a good ice path. If you want to try to... You can still obviously pick off heroes in silence and stuff like that without having to do that, but that's pretty much the way they need to play, is just finding key initiation with a song or a Pit of Malice or an ice path. They didn't even have the Underlord in that fight, which is, you know, that's a lot of your net worth gone. Like, he's actually right there with the Beastmaster. Looks like he's dead again, to be honest. He's going to get bashed up and cold snapped, and boy, is he donezo. My God, they just lock him down forever. Plus, they get a solo kill on the Guardian with Avil using the Roar, and then the Necro units. Now with Sunstrike coming out looking for Pila, but he should be able to get away. And 2 quick kills to turn it right back around for Evos. All right, then. So I was
just like that.
I was saying the Underlord, I thought he could be effective in these fights, but he keeps walking up and dying.
Yep. When you're so far behind these tank items, they don't really let you tank, right? You just die.
Tuku getting diffused down bottom. Doppelganger comes in, breaks the trees. He's still wind running because he, you know, is insane in terms of move speed. Is he actually going to get out? They see him. Ice Path misses.
He has
He's gonna
another wind run
again, and he's probably fine.
Nope, here come the rockets. Not all 3 of them.
Oh my God, yeah, he's. I like he power shots before he dies. He gives himself up to death. So very big kill for Lovely again. You know, he is very farmed. He has Ags, he has Blink, he has Bots, Kaya, Aether Lens. He has everything other than Hex that he needs in order to fight. But the Hex is the critical juncture. And he's still somehow like 6k behind this Troll Warlord, even with all these items.
Troll's out of control this game.
All right, Nevermind respawns and runs down mid again and dies for a 3rd time. And at some point, he's going to need to not do that, to be honest. And now Roche is up, and there is absolutely no way they can contest this. He almost has Nullifier, by the way, on Logic, so... Oh my God, Alacrity Troll. Are you kidding me?
Yep, it's insane, isn't it?
It's so stupid.
And he has a Nullifier complete. Okay.
Yeah, he just bought it. So good luck, I guess. PL and everybody in this game, probably.
It actually doesn't do that much, except it helps him stick on a target with the slow.
He doesn't even need it, to be honest. They all die so damn quickly anyways. I mean, watch. See
there
ya.
it is.
Although he survived longer than I thought he was going to be fair.
Sorry, Troll's got to ramp up the attack speed, right?
It's true, yeah. Without Battle Trance, it's very slow. Or Alacrity, for that matter. I mean, it comes back to what we were talking about at the beginning of the game and in the draft. It's just... It's a Tinker pick. You think, okay, this hero can carry me. It can keep us going. But by the time you get to this point into the game where you're just defending high ground and stuff like that, you're already 15k behind. The enemy carry is huge. You can't really fight. So, I don't know. These Tinker picks have just... It feels like a Band-Aid solution for some of these teams, to be honest.
Mod, have you heard my Tinker impression?
No, I'm excited to hear it.
It's one of my better ones. All right, so you know Tinker, he's got some cool abilities. Sometimes he fires laser. Yep, that's fine. Sometimes when rockets come out, that's kind of cool too. But his best spell, it's the third one. It's the march, march, march.
That was pretty good, actually. That sounded, you know, it sounded like the. I don't know how to describe it. It's the right sound of like him pooping or something, having some struggles on the toilet. Really well done. That's actually what he sounds like when he says it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do some Witch Doctor impressions, but people tell me they're bad. I don't know why.
Well, we won't know until you try.
Do you want to hear one?
I do.
Oh, biggity big. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, that was bad. All right.
Oh, keep it going. Keep it going. You're not done yet.
I don't know. I can't remember any of the other voice lines. Hold on.
Dang it.
Witch Doctor voice lines. I'm sure I'm forgetting some. There's a lot of them. Let's see here.
Every coin helps.
Look at it go. All right, that was.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That one's I'm pretty good at. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's an easy one.
Yeah, it's pretty easy, right? Let's see what else is there. I'm trying to find the ones that are most common. Let's see here. All right, this is... I can't find any good ones. Maybe I'm just making excuses that I don't know how to actually do it. Oh, here it is. With theme and vigor.
There you go.
Okay, you know, that was a little better. The oh yeah one is really easy. Then vigor. I used to be a lot better at it, too.
What happened?
I don't know. Slacks came around and made me feel ashamed of myself. He's way better at hero impressions than I am. I lost it.
That man is just a superior human being.
That's true. He's the next step forward in evolution, clearly.
Well, so we all aspire to be.
A giant 6-foot man-child with a high voice. And he doesn't have a car.
And he's funny.
He doesn't have a car. I've been driving him around everywhere, you know, when we've had some sort of event, like for years.
He's funny.
He is very funny. Buckserd is going to get bashed up and killed. Naga's song is too late to the party. Logic has popped the BKB. There's absolutely no way they can deal with this. March will only layer the damage. He might lose his Aegis. He will, but they've already lost the PL. They need to buy back on him if they want to try to take a fight. Or they may back up. There isn't BKB, but can they actually kill Logic? Pila is getting blown up by Facehugger. Logic is getting low. He's dead for 100 seconds. Never mind, gets the kill, but in the meantime, there are 3 heroes dead. They'll buy back immediately onto Pila. The Beastmaster pushes in. They haven't taken a tier 3 yet, which is good news. And as big as that kill is, I don't think it's that big of a deal for Evos. I think they can just back up and try to go again. Although, they can kill him when he just uses his BKB to try to fight like that. He should have just pushed the building or something, I guess.
Yep. Got a little too trigger happy with the BKB. He has Battle Trance Dispel, so even if he gets netted, you can actually just use Battle Trance, remove the net. You don't have to pop BKB right away. But they got the Glyph, and that's the big thing. You're playing it with the Beastmaster, you know, he can just split push. He doesn't have to be in that fight. You can just take the tier 3.
Yeah.
I think that's how they have to approach this safely. But, you know, they're up 20k. There's a good chance they can just take the fight. It's so weird to see Invoker this farmed and not level 25.
Yeah, exactly. If you had Midas, you'd be level 25. You'd have your, well, I guess, I don't know what people go at 25 anymore. It used to be the Tornado cooldown. I'm not sure if it still is, though, to be honest. What do you usually pick up, or what do you see get picked up most often on Invoker's level 25 Brax?
So it used to always be the Tornado cooldown.
Yeah.
Just because that was so reliable and so annoying to deal with, especially when you get Octarine Core. But, you know, Blast is good, too. It's pretty situational. Both have their play against Illusions. The Blast is quite nice.
That's true. It's a good point, actually. Not that they really need to deal with the PL any more than they already have. Maybe this Heart of Trask is the item for PL. I think he still dies immediately to the Troll, but at least he survives a little bit longer.
Yep, it helps for sure.
I'm going to kill this Disruptor, which is nice. So much gold for the PL. Alright, then. Although they're on him bottom, he's going to get roared and Sunstruck and bashed to Oblivion by a Logic, so was it really worth it? Probably not, but they can't really do anything with this, I think. He's back up at 7. He's short enough cool death timer that it should be fine, to be honest, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe I spoke too soon. Well, whatever the case, 34 minutes in, and Nevermind's dead again. had a rough game, this Undying, or Underlord, excuse me. Still alive somehow. Mech Crimson Guard Pipe. He actually just got his Greaves delivered to him.
Look at that health regen. 70 health regen.
They
He's
actually
very
can't
tanky.
kill him. Song. Oh my god, are they going to keep him alive? Okay, never mind. A Logic DKB'd. Well, Naga's dead. Can they survive on Nevermind? Yes. Well, that's the BKB down at least. He's kind of losing his BKB duration. It's down to 7 seconds now. That's the one way you can win this game. You get Hex for lovely Mucha, and then you just get a 5-second BKB. It doesn't even... Well, you could just perma-Hex him anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter, to be honest. But I don't know, man. It's just so hard to win this game if you're aggressive Slayer.
Yeah, it's rough.
Roar, that's the Tinker. They do Greaves him. He is still in a lot of trouble, and he really can't afford to die. He will, however, which means that Hex is going to be a very... Okay, he bought a BKB. He doesn't even have buyback anymore.
Oh, very interesting. He could have bought back, but he chose to just buy the BKB while he was dead.
Yeah, I guess they think the game is over. I don't know. They're going to glimpse back Bucksert. He can't afford to die, but he's going to. He has no buyback. That's probably the game. If they had the Tinker there, maybe they could have contested a little bit better, but they were not able to do so. Firestorm is doing a good job kind of pushing them away, but they have Urns. I'll just keep using those and get back to full HP at some point. They've already got 2 sets of racks. They'll look for a third. Guardians is here. He doesn't have his ulti for another 40 seconds. There's the BKB and the Nullifier, and boy, is a Logic owning. He gets a double kill. He's thinking about the triple. Good game is called, and yet another Tinker loss here in MPGL.
Wowzers. Who would have seen that coming? You, because you're the stats man.
Me and you. Both of us, actually. Rax, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like Tinker, especially in this tournament.
Yep. I don't either. We just never see it from a dominant position, right? He's always on the back foot, just trying to extend the game to hope they can actually get ahead, but I don't know. It's always rough.
I mean, is there a different way of playing this hero that maybe we're missing out on that could be... I mean, it feels like you kind of have to play the way that Lovely Moochie did. I guess it's more of an issue where it's just the other lanes didn't go well. If the other lanes go well, the game is probably much easier for Aggressive Slayer, I suppose.
Yeah, this hero is your true one position, so he needs to have a good game. Otherwise, it's going to look like that every time.
I mean, that's pretty much all we need to say about the game. Evos played well. Good picks, good play. Roar into Sunstrike worked out pretty well. They destroyed the Jakiro. He never really could do anything in this game. They had a couple of fights with